So, ladies and gentlemen, ladles and jelly spoons, Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife. Just checking to see whether I'm online. Why isn't that getting tight? There you go. That's a bit tighter. Okay. It'd be better if I turned the microphone on. That's better. Cool dudes. So, where are we today? I didn't have time to go anywhere, so I'm in Little Germany, but the bar next door is closed at the moment, so we've branched out. So I'm in sort of like this, thank you very much, guys. I'm in the annex of Little Germany, but I've got the perfect beer. We were here last night, it was really nice. Let me just see if I'm on, and then we'll turn me down and get rid of the thing, live out and about. Well, I'm watching an advert, so I must be on. Chris, Alan, Heather, good evening, Graham, David, Dundee, Ian Miller, Carl, Ann, David Butler, Matt Mann, Alan Fraser, Dave Butler, Heather McCarthy, Mary Ayers, Moira, Jim, Julie, Stephen. Is Tim ever on time? No, sometimes I'm early, Stephen. Sometimes I'm early. But I apologise for being early. Done trucking was past the shop. Had a 75-inch TV in the window, £20. The volume is stuck high. I thought, well, I can't turn that down. But that's a terrible background, isn't it? I have to move the background. There we go. We'll do the background slightly different. I'll move over here. There you go. Let's get rid of the olives and the beer mat. Stick the camera over there. So there we go. Let's have a look at that. That's a nice background there. I can lean back now. I've changed my pants. Those of you who watched this morning will know why. And I'll pop that down a bit. There you go. So you can see the work going on behind me here, and you can see the Atlantic Holiday Company there. I'll just take it down slightly a notch. And those of you who hate olives, look away now. Those of you who hate beer, look away now. So, I'm on the big camera again today, because I like it, because I can go to 25mm. I like that. But I'm going to keep wide today, to give you an idea of where we are. So what's happening? It's just a chit-chat today, I'm afraid, because I was going to go out and interview people, but it's a little bit overcast here, and also I had a lot to do today, because it's Stephanie's last weekend. And so we were going to do something special, and then it didn't happen. Then we had to go shopping to get some stuff for her to take home, all the rigmarole. So what I decided was I'll come and chat to you guys and sit in a bar and have a beer. Stephanie's going to come down and join me later, and then we're going to grab some stuff from the supermarket and go and cook. We're having focaccia and prawns. Focaccia is Italian bread, so don't worry, it's a family channel. And let's see what you guys are saying. I'm going to have a look on my phone here because my iPad's a bit too far away. So, hope you're all well. Flying visit, gig tonight, weekend away, says Colin. Enjoy that. Beer and olives, what's not to like, says Alan Fraser. Exactly. I'm going to pop one. Alan. I'm a bit blurry. Let's see if the autofocus is on. There you go. I turned autofocus off. So, are we auto-focusing on now? A bit blurry it was. Is it following me? We'll have a quick look. Should notice me now. There you go. So, how's that? Does that focus on there and then back to me? See, if I had a cameraman, I could have a focus puller. So you had 2 people on there. Thanks for that, by the way. Bit blurry. Hi, Zelda. Evening, everyone. Is it me? Are you blurry? The background's fine. Yeah, it was a little switch on the side of the lens. I'd obviously clipped it while I was putzing it. That's a netter view, says Derringer. Oh, that is a netter view, says Derringer. Thank you very much. It's a better view, sorry. There you go. That is a better view. Hello, Tim. Not been on for a while. Hope you and Christine are well. Mark, holy, how the devil are you, sir? Good to see you. I was up in the Monte Cristo just now, but which one's talking? Oh, this one's talking. But they're having a quiz, so I thought I'd better come down here. But I prefer it down here anyway, because the beer's better. Fantastic. So why am I on an empty terrace? I'm on an empty terrace because for those of you who know the little Germany, they've got a very small terrace with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. And, well, 6 if you count the double table at the end. And so you got to book there. Usually people have booked at 7:30, so I'm gone by the time the crowd comes. But the bar next door is temporarily closed. And all the ones at the back here are being redone. So there's nobody in these 3 bars. And so they've been allowed to put a couple of tables out here for overspill. So I'm overspill. That's what it looks like. Cool, dude. Let's go back. Local hero. Good evening, Tim. Just cooling fish and chips. Well done. Oh, cooking, Washani. It's cooking fish and chips. There you go. New subscriber, Mike Roberts. Thank you, Mike. Have you been watching the walks, have you? I do slightly different things. So typically, it's walks Monday to Friday, about 9 to 9:30 for about an hour and a half. And I've been pretty good at doing that. I had a couple of days off last week. 1 day off last week and 1 day off the week before. But it's getting better. And I'm losing weight. I'm back down to what I was before I started the diet. Back down to, because I went back up. So yes, that's pretty good. Then Monday, Wednesday, Friday go live at 5:55 with different sort of things. So one of them will be a chit-chat and a beer. That's usually Monday. And then Wednesday's balcony banter, where we're actually on the balcony with guests and we have something to eat and chat about certain things. In fact, you can offer up a topic to chat on. Now, we have been, over the past 12 months, we've been talking on topics to do with Juliani Nendel's website. If you don't know Juliani, check her out, julianinendel.com, link in the description. And yeah, so if you like that type of thing, then you can come on and discuss that. If you say, no, that's not for me, come and discuss why it's not for you, because that's important. I usually give the opposite view, or a contra view sometimes, to Juliani's spiritualness and mindfulness. But I think I'm quite logical, so you get a couple of different ideas, and then you can make your own mind up. Hey. So what else? But lately we've been doing I've been showing some of my old videos and discussing those, or just coming up with a topic on spec. Maybe it's good. So that'll be pretty cool. Gonna sample a beer next month? If you come down here, you can. Good evening, all, says Angry Velo. There we go, we've done that one. And then Fridays, I'm usually out on the street interviewing people. But as I said, I was late tonight, and I wouldn't have got a parking spot in Las Americas until very soon. So everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Sit back down to the bottom now. Cole's Place. Don't say mix grapes and grain. I'm sure they meant don't mix beer and olives. No, but there's a German saying. Buenos tardes, Brendan. There's a German saying. It says, Wein nach Bier, das rat ich dir. So wine after beer, I will give you that as a tip. And Bier nach Wein, lass das sein. So beer after wine, don't touch it. And so I think it's don't mix grapes and grain, is the grapes are going to come after the grain, not the other way around. Hiya. So there we go. Buenos tardes. Do you still do Monday meetup? We don't do Monday meetup per se because it was too hot. It got too hot for Chris, and she's getting worse every month really. And she just she hasn't got the stamina for going out. And then I like to go out and give it a bit of a lag. So she said she'll stop it for the summer, which is August, September. So we haven't done it in August and September, but in October I think we're starting it again. But that doesn't mean that we don't meet up. I mean, I meet people in the mornings going on my walks, and also if you come on a Monday or a Friday to wherever I am, or if you suggest a place, then that's also okay. So we can meet up there, but typically Chris won't be with us. So she's only there on balcony banter, and that's in our house. So she doesn't really like going out. I've got to drag her out kicking and screaming these days. But we came here last night, actually, in Little Germany, had a great time. I've looked on Instagram for the food, that was really good. And the little 60-second weather ones I do every day, that had a bit of Little Germany in it as well. Another olive. Yum, yum. So sorry about that, but we will meet up if you want to come over, Lee. And just say, hey, Tim, I'm out and about. On a Tuesday and a Thursday as well, I usually go shopping in the afternoon. And I can usually swing by and have a beer with somebody. Gary Cauldron, gutted you're not interviewing tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gary. It's not many people here, and I'm late. So I was either cancel or come down for a beer, so I decided to come down for a beer. But don't worry, we got plenty of other Fridays in the year. Nice to see you last week, Carl. You too. And the family. Soon be Christmas. 120 days to Christmas. Raimondo and Patricia, thanks for coming back on. I haven't seen you in a while. In the background, Luke Otter, hi Tim. Question: what is one aspect of living in Tenerife you're most discontent with? That will be the bureaucracy and the way that they're modernizing stuff, but not really getting it all together. But then again, I'm spoilt because the last place we lived was Germany, which was all integrated. Here, depending on what's wrong with you, you've got to go to different hospitals and they're on different systems. So one of them, I can just go and get an appointment on my phone. That's the local one. And I can usually get an appointment with my GP the next day, or at least within the week. But if you need a specialist, then they make you ring this number called 012, and it costs you money on your phone. So I can't call it on this phone. So I've eventually got a nice a free phone number, well, a local number, which goes to the same place. But then you got to press these buttons and talk to people, and you want an appointment. They say you're too early, or they'll call you, or it's useless, really. Nothing integrated. And I'd rather read it than talk to somebody on the phone because they speak really, really fast. And even though I'm still learning Spanish, I can read and write it, no problem. But I can't hear it. So that's the bureaucracy, Luke. Thanks for the question. Luke comes up with some really good questions for balcony banter, by the way. We've invited him on. We've invited you on, Luke. So if you want to come on, go to timothydowd.com/live and find out how to join us. Then you can ask your questions in person. That would be nice. Heather's on. David Marsh, good morning, Tim. What tasty morsels are you enjoying tonight? Look away if you don't like olives. Lovely little olives. I get these from Little Germany. They're little tappers for free with the beer. She makes them herself. Well, she don't grow the olives herself, but she makes them with the peppers, oil and garlic. So you got like red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, oil, garlic, and pitted olives, green olives. Fantastic. It sounds great. Good. Enjoy your walk this morning. It looked like you pushed yourself. We did. We were a little bit faster than normal today. I'm convinced I'm going to have to lose more weight. So I'm going to, when Stephanie leaves on Sunday, Monday will be the first of the power walks. So you'll be hearing a lot of puffing and panting. Ian's on. Andrew Horseman, have a beer, Tim. Thank you so much. I definitely will. In fact, I'm going to scoff this now and get another one. Get your Franciscana white beer here. It is, I'm just looking at the back here, 5%. So that's pretty cool. Paco Gonzalez, where were you born? I was born in a place called Earlham, which is in Salford, Manchester. It's probably Manchester, but Salford. And but I don't remember it because I left there when I was 6 months old to live in Prestwich, which is in northern Manchester. And so that's where I grew up till I was about 12. Then I ended up going to Unsworth, which is on the outskirts of Bury. Also Greater Manchester now, I think it is. Or even Bury Bolton Metro now, or whatever it was. But it's in Lancashire, southern Lancashire when I was a kid. And went to school in Bury till I was 17, then left England and went to live in Wales in a place called Pwllheli on the north coast of Wales. So if you're looking at the Wales, it looks like a foot. I was on the heel of the foot. I used to work in Carnarvon, where my father was the head custodian of Carnarvon Castle. There's an interesting point there. And I was there for 10 years, married a Welsh girl, and she wanted to stick around, I wanted to see the world. So we parted ways, and I went to Germany. I stayed there 25 years with a 5-year hiatus in America, in Richmond, Virginia. Coming back to Germany, we lived in Regensburg, just outside, a place called Wenzenbach. Idelbach, in fact, was a little village. That was lovely. And whilst I was working for that company, Siemens, and Infineon, they sent me all over the world. So I was mostly out of the country, and the girls were in the house in Idelbach. So that was pretty cool. When I went to Singapore, we had offices in Malacca, Malaysia, and Penang. Well, it was. I used to stay in the hotel in Penang, but we're across in Kulim, across the water in Kulim, not on the island. Also in Suzhou, in China, and we built a factory there. And I did the grand opening of the IT development center there. I was in communication, you see. So I don't really identify with the place I was born, to tell you the truth. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a pretty I'm a world class, obviously, but I'm a pretty world citizen. And so I don't think that where you were actually born makes any difference whatsoever. That's my opinion. You find the proudest people are the people who've never moved. Oh, very funny, Graham. Missed that. Doorbell went. Myself and Young's up to Portsmouth. Cool dude. Andrew, TY. Guten Abend, Tim. Welches Bier trinkst du? Der Wiener Marsch. Ich trinke ein Weißbier. This is a Weizenbier von Franciscana. This is a premium Weißbier dunkel. It's the dark version. There is a light version, or the normal wheat beer version. Oh, this is the dunkel version. From München. Seit 1363. Wow. Hi, Ray and Pat saying David. Moira saying thanks. Cole saying thanks to Moira. Ian, what's happening in your part of the world, folks? Cool dude. Good question, Ian. Here, the sun's just about to break through the clouds. It's been sort of cloudy all day, but with bits of sunshine coming through. But still hot, you know. It's gone a bit muggy now in the afternoon. Ich bin wo bist du heute Abend? Ich bin in Little Germany, ist ein kleiner Café, Bar in Salvaje. Salvaje ist, wo wir wohnen. Und ich bin in der Bar nebenan, weil es ist geschlossen heute. Und die erlauben die Little Germany zu platzieren, einen oder zwei Tische da dann. So, hope that's cleared that up. I was just saying that where I am. You've all heard that in English earlier. Same here in Ireland. Trying to think about energy costs. It's scary. I read about that. You know, what's happening with that? Isn't there a general strike at the moment in Britain? If there isn't, go to the Jeremy Corbyn project and sign up for the Peace and Justice program. and see how you can organise yourselves to support all our brothers and sisters in their fight against the evil tyranny of capitalism. I just lost 3,000 people. No, basically what's happening is the normal people are getting poorer and the richer people are getting richer. And it's happening. And you hear this and you don't think about it until you realise that the guy who's just slashing wages at the bottom has given himself a $1 million bonus at the top. And we're all pulling our belts, and they're not, they're loosening them. So there must be something wrong. And the only way to do it is to get out on the streets now, because the ballot box is not working. Do you think you will ever leave Tenerife, Tim? It is not planned. I've talked to Chris very seriously, and she says she's going out in a box. And I said, well, here they cremate you, so she's going out in a bag. And she says, well, make it a tin of Folgers. And for those of you who are fans of The Big Lebowski, the film The Big Lebowski, will know what I'm talking about. But that's how she wants to go. So she will not be traveling. She's not even going to her parents' funerals if and when they die. She's made peace with everybody. She's contacted all her friends, and they've all been over. So she says she'd rather be visited by friends here than having to travel and go and stay in hotels somewhere else. If push came to shove, we probably couldn't live anywhere else. We could probably live in Asia, but that's about it. We probably couldn't live anywhere else, unfortunately. We couldn't definitely not go back to Germany, because we wouldn't earn enough money to pay the heating bills. There you go. Oh, my first grandchild was one on 30th of July, so David, cool dude. Having a cheeky beer while making tea. You haven't put me in the mood for a cold one, yeah. You know, as long as you treat it with respect, alcohol's okay. Unless, of course, you don't drink it through medical or religious purposes, and then it ain't okay. Seen someone put in FB today, not buying any Christmas present this year, just turning the heating on all day. My heart resides in Wales despite living in England for 36 years. I think that happens as well. You know, sometimes you pine for something that you had, but when you go back, you're disappointed. I found that. I mean, I've lived in a lot of places, as you know, and when I go back, I'm sometimes a little bit disappointed. Either it's changed out of all recognition, like Bury changed out of all recognition. They flattened Kew Gardens and made a bus station out of it. So to me, the centre of Bury, the old market, has gone, so it doesn't exist anymore. And the other thing is, you remember things that were really cool, and you go back and they're sort of meh, you know. So I always think reminiscing is good, but actually going and visiting is probably not good. But being proud of where you're born, it's like being proud of something that you've not accomplished. You know, it was basically an accident of birth, is basically what we're saying. Evening, Tim. Bin strikes in Angus Dundee. I don't blame them. Cost of living is scary for us all now. You know, but you've got to learn, go online and learn why the cost of living is increasing, you know? It's to do with scarcity of resources, and scarcity of resources is the backbone of capitalism. Because if you didn't have scarce resources, you couldn't make massive profits on something that you control. Like diamonds, for instance. You know, the diamonds, if they flooded the market with every diamond that was mined, diamonds would be 2 a penny. But because they restrict it, it's expensive. Same with oil. If they just pumped all the oil out and made it into a refinery and gave it to everybody, they'd be tuppence a barrel. But because they want to earn money on it, they restrict the flow of oil. So capitalism is the way that you restrict resources to make them more expensive and make people want them. And the less people have them, the more expensive they are. But it's nothing to do with what you and me would consider a normal life. So communism's also not good, because they just say everybody gets the same, but we get a bit more because we're organising it. So it's basically the same. They control it. But what we like to say is, why don't you start a new movement? Go to the Peace and Justice Project, listen to Jeremy Corbyn and the people around him, even though what you've been told about him you don't like. So go and listen to the policies and forget the guy And you'll find that the policies are quite right, and you can build that. And only you can build that, actually, because nobody's going to stop being a millionaire for you. So you have to build it. And they say tax the rich. They're not saying tax the rich, taking money away. They just say stop them getting through the loopholes that they don't pay what you pay. That's what they're saying. You know, the rich don't pay tax because they don't spend money. They have shares and they borrow money against the shares and they spend the borrowed money, which is tax-free. Daft. Went to the Vegas grill yesterday, says Charlie. That's expensive as well, isn't it? My electric bill today, news to say, I was shocked. Looks terrible, dude. Hi, Deborah. Oh, I've sprung to the bottom here. Deborah is an embarrassment for rubbish now. You know, if everybody went outside, took the rubbish and went to the tip and chucked it in, you wouldn't need a bin man. Just saying. Subs on. Good evening, everybody. 25 kilo bag of coal was $7.99. Now it's $19.99. Who gets the money? That's what you want to say. Who actually gets the money? Is it the guy who gives it to you, or is he giving it up the line back to who, you know, smoking the cigar? Don't often chat. Hi, Carl. Have you seen DJ Boston vlog? Will you be visiting? Hi, Baton Marina. Hi, Tim. Hi, Deborah. Bin strikes done that. Lost the Kevin Scare. We've done that one. Just got a small 11 kilo gas bottle. It was 28 last year. Gone up to 36. Yeah. Who gets the money? Ask who gets the money. My heart resides in Wales. Okay, we did that one. Jump. If you know the Night Strider, you get free drinks in the Vegas drill. Cool, dude. I met Andrew and Laura last night. They were having dinner and doing a vlog in the Steak 21 up the road on the way home. I went and said hi. He sends his love, by the way. What happened to the bar behind you? Yep, they're all closed. I don't know why this one's closed, but it's temporary, I think. But the two behind me, they finished the lease and sold it to one guy, and he's knocking them into one. So it is going to be a massive sports karaoke bar, I think, and late night as well, 4 o'clock in the morning. So that should be quite good. For those of you like 4 o'clock in the morning karaoke. Right, I'm going to relax for a second and turn you around and show you the view. It's a little bit cloudy, but you can see it. Let's see if we can get the exposure right, eh? Make sure I don't knock anything over. So there we are, flats. Let's turn down that and maybe close down the aperture. Is that better? Can you see there now? You can't see La Gomera at all, I don't think. Come back out. There you go. And just down here is the beach. Ah. There we go. Ah. I live just outside Brighton. Look forward to seeing what you have up your sleeves, Carl, says Deborah Books. Cool, dude. Just tuned in, Christmas Eve. Where are we? We're actually in a bar in Callao, Salvaje. And Callao Salvaje is the place where I live. And I was too late to drive anywhere today. So I just decided to go and have a beer in the local bar. So I go to Little Germany quite a lot. I've got to tip you down a bit. There you go. I go to Little Germany quite a lot. There you go. I was here last night again, and I like the beers. Bei Gelegenheit. Even though I just got back from a pre-holiday shopping, spent a small fortune before I got anywhere near Tenerife. I spent a fortune today. I went into the supermarket. I'm not kidding you. We're talking about standard of living. And I did buy a couple of staples, but those are the things that hold papers together. But and I spent €79, and I usually spend between 35 and 40 euros. But I bought 2 meals and things like oil, butter, condensed milk, coffee, a couple of cleaning materials, a couple of toiletries. And the rest was just vegetables and wine. Yeah, but the wine was, I only got 3 bottles and they were €2.50 a piece, so let's say that's a tenner. Still spent €60 for nothing. What we're having tonight, we're having focaccia and prawns. The prawns are going to be done in mango chutney. Jamie Oliver recipe. So if you like Jamie Oliver and you like prawns and you like focaccia, look up Jamie Oliver focaccia mango prawns. Sticky mango prawns, I think they are. So there we go. Tenerife got any coves like Ibiza? Craw X-Vids? I think they do. Basically, there's quite a lot of coastline, and all the coastline's different. Some coastline is very rocky, craggy, some is black sand, some is golden sand like beaches, but there are a lot of little coves dotted around where they're pretty private. If that's what you're looking for your X-Vids. Ollie Barnes, probably whatever happens to the cost of fuel will never come down to what was prior to that. Yeah. Fuel, I read a book one day, and it was about a guy, and he came out of college and he was sent to Singapore, and his first job for BP was to set the price of oil for the next 12 months. And he says, I've just come out of college, how can I set the price of oil? They said, it's mathematics. You collect all the costs of creating it, refining it, barreling it and supplying it, and then you ask the board how much profit they want to make, and you take the cost away from the you add the cost to the profit, and that's the price. So that's scary. That is scary. And that was 50 years ago, or even more, probably 70 years ago. And it's still like that now. It's still like that now. Just decide what profit they want, what the cost is, and that's the price to you. If it's something you need or you can't do without, or that they convince you that you need as well, is another thing, then they can charge you anything. Good evening, Christina Willoughby. We are both well, thank you. Hope you are too. Kirsten, kan ik nog een bier gaan? Dank je. She didn't say, I thought she did, but she didn't see me. Okay, Paul Scarth and Marie, there until the 16th. If you want to meet up, we're there at the same time. I'm quite tired, ages to wait for a taxi home from the session. Oh, sorry about that, Tricia. Hope you're better soon. Get well soon, as they say. I'm just going to have a little bit of that garlic oil. It's fantastic. Sun's coming out. That's good. 164 people watching. It says here 7 thumbs up, but I think there's more than that. I'll give myself a thumbs up. There you go. There's no law against giving yourself a thumbs up. Oh, and here comes the beer. Muchas gracias. Do you want to say hi to the people?
Hello.
This is Kirsten.
Hi.
She's lovely. She is fantastic. And she's the best person in the world.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. She really is. She looks after us. She looked after Christina and I and Stephanie and Malika last night. And the food was fantastic. If you come and see Kirsten at Little Germany, tell them Tim sent you. And she might give you an extra schnapps at the end of the meal. There you go. I'll talk to her. Oh, that is so good. So, for those of you just joining us, sorry I'm not interviewing today, but I got bogged down and I was late leaving, so I didn't want to be late out, so I thought, well, I'll just nip down the pub and talk to you guys. So I'm interviewing you guys tonight. So, what was your best experience on Tenerife? Answers on a postcard, please. There are 70 thumbs up. Thank you so much. There's been, oh dear, bad accident near the hospital. I suppose it's the best place for a bad accident, though. Finally booked to come out on the 6th of October, staying at the Arona Gran, Maria Ayers. Arona Gran's a really nice hotel, and I think it's been done up during or after COVID. And it's right on the coast there by the Callao beach, it's called. And the beach right next to the Arona Gran, well, not the one outside, but the one to the left of it, towards the rocks. That's the same name as where we live, at the Callao beach. Are you dragging Dave and a certain vlogger into the vault then, Anne, or am I going to do it? I'm sure you all know all the vloggers on the island here, and I know that I'm not the only one that you watch. So enjoy every vlogger. I talked with Andrew last night. I said we got to do something together to stop people just chit-chatting and thinking there's something wrong. It's just that he's busy, we're busy, and we can get together, you know. And if he doesn't want to get together, that's okay. But I told him that we should do it, and I did an interview with him before he got a website, before he got a YouTube. That's on way back. Have a look for Aftcast with Andrew Knight. I don't even think he was called the Night Strider then, I can't remember. Have a look at that. And I said I'd do a second half. So the first half was asking him about his business and how he came to the island. And the second half will obviously be his rise to fame on YouTube, which would be quite good. How he did it, where he got it, where he wants to go with it, stuff like that, what he likes doing, and what's then his next plans. There'll be great questions for you guys. So I've interviewed all the vloggers, and I might even do another season of that. Especially the next time Lee comes over, I'll vlog him. I think DJ's coming over soon, so if he's got time, I'll do him as well. And we shall see what we shall see. There are too much false information, negativity being dragged out over the last year. Yeah, I think it's basically people need to be polarised these days. People need to be United or City. People need to be English or Irish or black or white, or, you know, there is a need now to feel you belong to something. And the only way you can feel to belong to something in this day and age is to be against something else. And it's same in politics. So you just got to be careful that you can be for lots of things. In politics, I always see, don't look at the people, look at the policies. Put all the policies in a line and tick the ones you agree with. In fact, in Germany, they do that for you. They list the policies without any party, and you go in online and you click it all, and then it tells you, you should be voting for this party or that party. You got ice. How many have you got?
4.
You got
there are 2 left.
There are 2 left. Anybody got an ice?
It's mine.
It's yours? Mm-hmm. Go and ask Kirsty if you put it in the fridge for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. If it's possible. Yeah, you just take them out of the thing and say, is it possible to put those in the fridge till we go home? I know, we're just checking out the box, kid. Come and say hello to the people. You won't see yourself here, you just got to look in there.
Hello. Where am I?
But I can turn it out. Oh, you can do it. You got your hands full down here. Go and ask her, she'll do it.
She's eating right now.
Oh, she's eating, okay.
It's fine if they go off. That's how it is.
You can grab a seat and come and sit down.
Still cheaper than
Getting a thing, yeah. So you put the bag on the floor here. Give me my hat.
Actually, we didn't buy the thingy ice because it didn't look very appetizing.
Oh, you did? It didn't look very appetizing, huh?
You know the one in
Look
Cupertino?
like that.
Okay, but no. He put it in two.
Okay. So the family's arrived. You don't want to be on it, do you?
Not right now.
Not right now. Because she's got a mouthful of... Well, just show this.
No.
No, don't show this. Let me just do this.
No, don't.
No, I just want to see myself. So you can see yourself here. Just to make sure you're not in shot. There you go. Shut up. I'm not allowed to say shut up, sorry. Okay, let's go back and see what you're saying. Did the Mac give him his name? Yeah, well, the Mac gave us all our names. It's just that I didn't use the one he gave me. He wanted to call me the Timformator, but I didn't like that. I didn't like that. There was also a thing they were going to do a caricature of me on the. They were going to do a caricature of me on one of the T-shirts, and I said I don't really want that because I'd end up looking like Charlie Brown, you know. See, where's Charlie Brown with the Macmaster and DJ? We do watch, but sometimes feel like we're walking on eggshells, so it feels like it's not mentioning each other on respective channels. Well, you can mention anybody on this channel as long as you're respectful and you're truthful, and there's a third one somewhere. Oh, let me just move all that stuff out the way, out of harm's way. Harm being Miley's middle name. Hallo.
Hallo, na Schatz, alles gut? Oh, so ein lecker Eis.
If you'd have come here, I'd have bought you one here.
Soll ich das rein in den Schrank tun?
Oh, kannst du? Dankeschön, mein Schatz. In den
Ich
Kühlschrank.
muss in den Eisschrank, sonst ist das Eis gleich kaputt.
She's
Ja.
Malice thinking that. Whoops. Oh.
Was trinken?
Must I drink? I'm just going to save my bag, okay, for the ice cream.
Wann ist die Bag?
Oh, sorry.
Wann ist die Schokolade?
Ich würde nur mal so alkoholfreies Weizen nehmen.
Alles klar.
Look at that. That's what you get when you got a granddaughter with an ice cream in around, and it's sunny out. The sun's just come out, hasn't it? Cool, dudes. So, we're back with you guys now. Tim, you make an effort to have a time for everyone. We admire it from you. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, I do. I mean, obviously, Andrew can't have time for 40,000 subscribers, but or 1,000 people on the live. I mean, how can he do this with 1,000 people? That's why I like our community on this channel, because I sort of know you all. Even the new people that come on, they act respectful and so on, etc. There are other people that come on and sort of take advantage and stuff, but we don't have that. We don't tolerate that. So if you come in, you say something that you shouldn't, that contravenes the Google community guidelines or our own community guidelines, which you agreed to when you started chatting, then we just take you off the channel. Obviously, if you say something against which is a different opinion than I have, then that's okay. We allow those. In fact, some of our moderators don't realise that sometimes, and they'll block somebody or delete a message because it says because it's against what I believe or against my beliefs or my opinions. But we allow all opinions as long as you're respectful. Hi, Stephen Malley, says Heather. Your voice should sell. I know you didn't want to write tit rim, but I could also sell. Hey, you want to buy a tit rim? I can't finish now. You're just going to watch the next 20 minutes of me laughing to a schoolboy joke there. There you go. Oh, this is what a Weizen looks like when it's poured into a glass. There you go. For some reason, the Americans call these Pilsner glasses, but they're not. They're Weizen glasses. There you go, Steph. Cheers, biggies. If you're, there you go. And I don't drink out of a glass because I like drinking out of the bottle. I'm a Flaschenkind, as they say. Watch all vlogs. I must say, Andrew and Laura's channel are fantastic with great content. Yes, it is. I mean, he works very hard on it, and he puts up some great stuff. In fact, the one that he's doing at Stake 21, I'm looking forward to watching that one, because we've only been up to the Stake 21 in the Finca, and this one we haven't been to, so that should be quite nice. Hi, Stephanie and Malika, says Ian. And thank you, Ian, for spelling both names 100% correctly. I know that, yeah, sure. I know that it's hard that Stephanie with a PH or an F, or Malika with an I, or a, and we actually spell Mali, the short version, with an I on the end, but it's M-A-L-L-E-E-K-A-H. Achi. Tenerife Vloggers, yeah, I've done that one. Do you get a flake with that? You know, that's a 99, right? I don't think 99 is a thing here. I really don't think 99 is a thing here. Has the family tried your turkey beans? Twice. I made them once last week and I made them again this morning. Although I didn't put onions in the ones this morning because I was doing them quick. But I've still got your jeera and your little chili powder that I put in as well. And the little green chilies are still in the freezer. I'm slicing those up. So thank you for that. So if you want to bring me some new chili powder. No, don't. And I was looking for turkey beans, and actually the only thing I could find was a tarka bean, T-A-R-K-A. So there must be different spellings of tarka beans as well, or turkey beans. You did get it right, Moira. You did get it right. Highlights of our trip to Tenerife were meeting you and Christina and Tidy by Night. There you go. Tidy by Night's our little dog. Woof, woof. No, it's not. Thank you so much, Bob. And I nearly went to that place where we met, but he was shut on a Friday night. So I don't know whether he's having trouble or whether he's just not bothering. I don't know. That's one of the reasons we also did the Monday, because one Monday we turned up and he wasn't open and didn't tell us he was closing. So we went up to another place up in the behind the Mind Hotel. Oh, if you are in the village, that's another restaurant I recommend. The chef there used to be in this bar next door with a mate of mine from Poland, and so they're pretty good. It's called La Terraza en Sueño Azul. Just let Andrew do what he wants. He's doing nothing wrong. I don't think anybody tells Andrew what to do. Hi, Tim, says Stuart. Hey, Stuart, you managed to get on. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for joining the club. There, you've got your new little badge. It will change colour with the longer you're a member, and as I say, there's no benefit except your name's in green and you get your little badge. But thank you for supporting the channel, and I'm glad we sorted out the problem that you weren't able to comment. Cool dude, Stuart's on. That glass looks bigger than a pint, Tim. It's actually not. It probably is, yeah, it is big. If you have a look, if there's a half a litre, it's to there, because the foam usually comes out over the top of that. So that's why. G. Murray, hi Tim, missed my big opportunity to say hello last night. Was walking from Nebula last night with the family and passed you and Christina. By the time I clicked, it was you. You were up the hill, G. Murray. Well, if you're still in the village, come down. I'm going to be here for another, what time is it now? 18:51. So 15-20 minutes. We shall see. Person asking about fake being sarcastic about the head on your daughter's beer. Say again. Person asking about the fake being sarcastic about the head on your daughter's beer. I can't work that out. I missed it if I did. Oh, Jeff. Here, Jeff, okay, yeah. Here, very good. Person asking about the fake beans. I did that one. Hey, Sir Tim. Hey, Attraction UK. Good evening, Tim. Lovely to see you. Susan, obviously good to see you too. I want to tell you all to eat more fruit. I like raisin awareness. Cool dude. Once there was a TV advert in the UK for John Smith's, and the strapline was, "Do you want a flake in that?" Okay. No, it's it was a Vissens Lucky in my. I didn't realise about the advert with the flake in it. Okay. Oh, was it Boddington's? Okay. I understand, though. You all right, kiddo?
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to be here for 15 minutes because Steph's got a whole pint.
Yeah.
So if you're in the village, come down and buy me a drink. So, Stephanie, have you enjoyed your holiday?
I have, yes.
Here she is. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
And are you glad to be going back on Sunday?
Just a minute.
All right, yeah. We got to watch Manny because she's ready to run in the road. Come on, Manny, don't go down there. Bad news, pal.
Ja. Nee, bleib mal hier oben, weil da unten kann ein Auto.
I will leave Steph off because she don't want to be on it either. She doesn't like.
Okay.
She's okay, is it? Yeah, we don't want Mally on it unless Mally wants to come and say hello. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody before you go home on Sunday, Mally? No, it's just. You got an apple, surely? Do you want one? Go and order one then. Go and say, Auntie Kirsten, can I have an apple, surely, please? Yeah, Auntie Kirsten. See, if she gets an apple, surely I can have 3 pints. Cause Hi, Stephanie. Hope you enjoyed your holiday, says Anne-Marie. Ian Miller's saying bye to Tina. Oh, see you, Tina Rigby. Thanks for joining us. And see you later. What's that you're drinking, Tim, and how much? I'm going to answer the question. I'm drinking Franciscano Weiss beer. And as much as I can. Here it's $4.90, so it is a premium beer. It's $4.90 a bottle. If you buy it in the supermarket, I think you get it for $1.80. But in the pubs, it's between $4.50 and $5. But it is well worth it, because it is a real beer. It's brewed to the Bavarian purity laws of 1516, which says you can only use 5 ingredients making the beer, which is, or are, best before, blah, blah, blah. Don't drink and drive. Munich since 1363. Isn't that 3 minutes past 4? And where is the... Oh, God, I need... Okay, Hefe, hop extracts, agua, mali de fuento. Okay. It's water, wheat, Hefe is yeast, and hops. So that's the only 5 ingredients you're allowed in German beer, according to the purity laws of 1516. And anybody now, because we're part of the European Union, anybody now can put anything they like in the beer. The only thing is that the first Bavarian brewery to do so will be ostracized by all the other breweries, and nobody will buy their beer anymore. That's cool. So Tina's saying bye, Stephanie and Mally, have a good journey home. Thank DT, don't like either, to be honest. You're saying I got the DTs now? It's been a warm day, it definitely has. Was great, says Charlie's. Getting to that steakhouse you recommended was fully booked. Oh dear. Which one was that? Oh, Mally's in the back there. Love chat, baby, love chat. Have a safe flight home. Your next diet, Tim, is not measured by lederhosen. Use those pants you wore on the walk today. Exactly. My pants went kaput on the walk today. I did. What happened was the string holding them up, the elastic holding them up, the hem came undone, and I was modern for a while, having a pants halfway down my ass. Orcus wailing, how the devil are you? Tim, you're wasting drinking time reading that. Exactly. The B-52s. There you go. In fact, what was it? If you were born in the Love Shack, you would be 52 today. You get it? Okay. This is the face of somebody who doesn't get that. 52 years ago. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. The empire it was. There you go. Safe journey home, says it's Craig.
Thank you.
And your daughter drinking the same beer, or yours is darker? She's actually drinking the light version and, God forbid, alcohol-free. But, having said that, it is the best tasting alcohol-free beer you can buy. The Franciscana Blue Label, alcohol-free beer is the best alcohol-free beer on the market. She can have whatever she likes. Go and order it, Al-Mali. Go to Tante Kirsten and say, ik eet een keer een appelschorle, bitte. G. Murray, I'm at the airport waiting on my flight back to Dublin. Hopefully next... Oh, what a shame. So we did just miss them. Next time you're over, go to timothydowd.com and press the button to send me an email, or just send an email to me at timothydowd.com and tell me when and where you're going to be, and I'm sure that we can arrange that we swing round either for a walk online or just a beer offline, you know, on a Tuesday afternoon. After shopping, I usually have half an hour or an hour to kill before I go back and look after Chris, and she knows that I get that time to myself. So yeah, let me know. You can come to the village here so I can have a pint, and then you can get a taxi or a bus home. We'll go up to Monte Cristo. Those of you who've been in Monte Cristo will know. Happy hour drinks till 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at least. September, Anne-Marie's coming in September. Safe journey, Stephanie Malika, safe journey and stay happy, says Ian.
Thank you.
Safe flight home to Dublin, G. Murray. It's sunny here. 18 degrees in Dublin. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. We arrive on the 11th. Cool dude. Bitter is please. Bitter is definitely please. You can also use bitter as a sort of a, Say bitter? Bitter. So that's another way you use bitter. What's another way you use bitter? As you're welcome. Danke, bitter. So you can use bitter in a lot of spaces where we would use the word please, you're welcome, and her. Is there any other way you could use bitter? Can't think of one off the top of my head. So Mally's just got a full, massive apple stuff, surely, which is apple juice with, is it maybe water? Sparkling water. Sometimes they make it with lemonade, but it's mostly sparkling water for a shortle, isn't it? Cool dudes. So we're up. The hour is up, I'm afraid. But if you want me to stay on, I will. I don't think anybody else is coming on at 7. I think the next person comes on at 8. So unless somebody is waiting in the wings, I'll stick around. Have a look at the battery. I'm going to press a button to look at the battery. I'm going to press a button and I can't find it. Oh, it doesn't matter. But it's not showing me the battery at the moment. Don't know why, but it's not showing me the battery. That's important though. And when the doctor says you're impotent, you're going to dress impotent. Oh, there it is. Are you ready? Oh, there we go. Oh, we're okay. We got two things. Got a baby in arms coming. There we go. Yep. Okay, who's on at 8? I think Johnny Vlogger does 8. Stay on, Tim. Over in 8 days, says Andrew Perry. Cool dude. See you at the corner bar to watch Shelley. Yeah, we don't go out at night, so we went out to watch Shelley once. I've taken Chris out to watch Shelley at the Night Owl, and that was a good evening. But we were with Harry and Bob and Marianne. I can't even remember who else was there. But Christina was talking to Harry all night, and then I said, "Do you have a nice conversation with Harry?" And she says, "I didn't understand a word he said," with his broad Scottish accent. That was quite good. Well, there's a hole in the clouds for the last half an hour over in Palmerstown. What a dull day it was. Yeah, it was. Hi Tim, finally coming back to Tenerife, arriving on Monday. Steve and Jackie, cool dudes. We're not doing the meet-up Mondays anymore, but if you want to meet up, let me know. I'm doing walking at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we'll go for a walk and a chit-chat, or if you fancy just sit down on a beer, Tuesday afternoons, Thursday afternoons, and Friday like now. We can do it like that. Or Monday, in fact. On the Monday meet-up, I'm just sat in a bar somewhere in the village, so that means you've got to come here. So it's basically a Monday meet-up without Chris, really, isn't it? Yeah, in fact, it's a Monday meet-up without Chris. Maybe I should reintroduce that and just say that Chris won't be coming. I think I will do that, because I'm just doing the Q&A anyway. And we'll just go on the big camera, and you can sit next to me, because like the double cameras and everything, that was getting a bit weird. Although I am thinking of buying a YOLO box now, because they've come out with version 2.0, and that is really good, because I can buy a little Sony, like DJ's got, and then have that as the second cam, and then flip between the two on the YOLO box. And then I won't have to spend $45 a month on the Switcher Studio. Although I just like this doesn't cost me anything. This just streams straight from the camera. I got a Lumix GH5 Mark II, and it's got an inbuilt streaming Wi-Fi point. All I have to do is connect it to a Wi-Fi or a phone, and it'll stream direct to YouTube. Cool dudes. No bank holiday for Island Call, but enjoy, looking forward to your vlogs. I'll probably email you for a meet-up, says Paul. Definitely, I really want to meet you. Bye, Col. Col's on his way, looks like. Night Owl's closed now, hasn't it, Tim? I haven't seen it lately, but it wouldn't surprise me. I thought they were moving. Somewhere else. We was there, says Bob. Exactly. Have a great bank holiday. Off to entertain the Bournemouth Bank Hall masses. Is it bank holiday today? Is it bank holiday Friday today? August bank holiday. I don't know. Oh, it's the two holidays in Britain that they get. They get the August bank holiday and they get the spring bank holiday. You're looking for the beer mat? All right. It's you get spring bank holiday and August bank holiday and Christmas. That's it. That's why I like Germany, because there was 13 bank holidays in Bavaria, and there was local holidays and festivals and stuff. That was really good. And the company pays you time and a half when you're on holiday, because you need more when you're on holiday. That's amazing. Stay on, Tim. It's you or Emmerdale. I'm my Benny, am I? Oh, it is really good now. The sun's coming out. Let me just turn you around. I'll put your sunglasses on and turn you around. There you go. Can you see? There you go. That is the sunset coming down. It's probably skew whiff, but there you go. It's probably too dark now, is it? That's the only difference with the real camera, is you get great pictures, but you got to worry about the exposure. which is good because I'm at the widest aperture now, 2.8 on this lens, and I'm at the optimal shutter speed for video. But then you need sunglasses then, and I'm at stop 4 now. So it's a 6-stop ND filter I've got, and it's at stop number 4. Coolo doodle. You can't actually say that. Andrew Perry, where are you, Tim? Benny, wasn't that Crossroads? They're all the same to me. They're all the same to me. I am actually in the empty terrace of Paddy McGinty's because they're temporarily closed, and Kirsten has got the permission to put a couple of tables over here, and because everybody in Little Germany's eating, I decided, because I'm just having a beer tonight, to sit out on this terrace and not disturb many people, hopefully. Although a lot of people on Friday night are regulars, so they know me anyway. And they know that I recommend Little Germany, and that people have actually come here because of us, so that's really good. So if you do come to Little Germany, please tell Kirsten you saw it first here on my channel, and then she will continue to look after me. Oh, Shaq. Babe, can I have one more? What did your mum say when you left? Don't be late. Don't let him drink too much. Did it say anything? Cool dude. Yeah, Mum. Oricus Waring has Daniel for Versailles who's got his pirate ship and running. Yes. I'm not kidding you. That's all I have on my Instagram feed at the moment. It is a fantastic success. He's out and about, sometimes 3 times a day. You can do a 2-hour trip or a 3-hour trip. You can. The last one he did a vlog on actually, and a live stream where there's a musician on there now, an Irish musician I think he is, and he does guitar. But they do a whole show with the Vikings and the axes and everything. It's not just a boat trip; it's a show. Some people have said it's a bit choppy, but that's what you expect on that. So if you don't have sea legs, ask before you go. But yeah, it's a Viking ship, by the way, not a pirate ship. Used to be the Banana Gardens, David. Oh dear. Thought the Night Owl was the Monkey Beach Club. No, original Barney Kaluna Beach Club. No. Opened under a new name. No, the Monkey Beach Club is the one at the end. It's by Hotel Troya, Playa La Troya. I've been running a week or so now. I believe it might be worth getting in touch with him about drone footage if you're over. Actually, Daniel's got a drone, and he's done some really good drone shots of the ship. But if you've got a drone and you want to go and do some, that is an ideal place to do it because it's right off the beach there, right off the port there. Stuart says, have another one, I deserve it. Well, Stuart, because you're supporting the channel now by being a member, then I shall use your support money to get the next beer. Thank you very, very much. 146 people still watching. What do you like about Tenerife? I did ask, and what was the favourite thing you did? If you want to pop that in the thing here, if you're watching on Catch Up, put it in comments. I'll read those later. But the sun's really coming out now. In fact, I probably need to put you down to 5. There you go. So we're at neutral density filter 5 now. 5 stops. Yeah, Night Owl moved to PDLA near Veronica's, etc. Okay, cool. There we go. So what do you want me to do next week? Monday I've planned a Q&A like this, but actually Monday I could go out and interview people if you want. That'd be quite good. Or any walks that you want to do next week. If you want to be on it and you're on the island, let me know where you are. I'll pick you up, or I'll come and walk near your hotel, as long as there's parking. And the other thing you could do is, if you're not here but you want to see a place, to say, oh, I'm coming to such and such a hotel in November or whatever, or next year, have a walk past that. probably a year's hence, it probably won't make much sense because the surrounding areas and the hotel will probably be totally different by then. But if you come in this year, this is do you like the colour of this car? I'm not sure. It looks sort of gold, but sort of like mustardy yellow. I'm not sure about that. But it looked quite nice. Yes, I have another one. We did that one. Night Owls moved. Neil Ballantyne was there last week. A lot closed, but had a fantastic meal. The Bodegon Canario, yeah. In Callao Salvaje, there is plenty of restaurants. Just because these two are closed doesn't mean that there's nowhere to go. I mean, you really do have Little Germany, the Romantica, Sanguilar, Sabot, Century 21, what's it called? Steak 21, Casa Maria, Italian Corner, and Quo Restaurant, and that's just on this strip. Going up the street to the side of it, you got a courtyard with the Chinese in it, and Bodegon Canario, and a couple of bars to have drinks. Above that, you've got the karaoke bar, the Three Horseshoes, you got Monte Cristo, and you got the Masala Indian. There is Callao Street, which is a burger bar, but it's been closed for a while, so I'm not sure whether that's going to reopen again. And then going further up, you've got Bombay Babu at the top, and La Rueda, which is a Canarian restaurant, but with a great pizza oven, if you like pizza, and great Canarian food there. La Rueda, the Wheel. Opposite that was El Talle, which has just come, La Palma, it was called. So they're just opening up now. It's called La Palma, as in Parma ham. And Marie Elton, thank you so much for the donation there. Have one for the road. That means I've got to have two now. I think she's seen me. Good. Yep. So yeah, and then next to that you've got the Eclipse, which is great for breakfast and lunch with sandwiches and English breakfast. Further up the road you have three restaurants all in one block. At the top you've got the Terraza El Hable, which is Canarian and La Gomera. So they have La Gomera cheese with the honey, the palm honey. They have tapas, all fish, whatever you want there. Very, very Canarian. Below that you've got Nebula International Cuisine. And behind it you've got Rincon de Coriollo, and that is a South American specialty. And I just met two friends of ours there as we were walking down, and they go and they order the fish and chips between them, and he still can't finish his half. It comes with two pieces of fish, chips, salad, peas, everything. I think it's $9. So that is a hidden gem. It's, if you're looking at the Nebula, it's behind it. So you can go left or right round the corner, and it's looking out at the sea there. It's fantastic. Cool dude. So Stuart is a new member, and he's getting the next beer, and I might even get one to go home from Anne. So, ever thought of doing a live at Veronica? You know, it's not open at the times I'm going out, and it's probably not too good. If I went on the other side of it looking out to sea, yes, but I don't think they've got a strong signal there. I walked past today, it was all right, but I'm not sure about the strong signal there. It's Craig, have a little bit towards a new book for Christina. There you go, thank you. Thinking of Christina also is great, thank you very much. Okay, walks on Tim's Veronica trip, poor Anne would end up having to ban Tim himself. Say it again. Oh, I've skipped a load, hang on. Well said, Anne. Informative, thank you very much. So I am the Tim for Mater then. Ever thought doing live Veronica? Sure, did that one. What was the bar called Hole in the Wall in Los Cristianos? It was a fun bar in the 90s. I'm not sure. DHL Car, says Orcus. Hole in the Wall, Parc de la Paz Marie. Oh, it was called Hole in the Wall. Okay. But Parc de la Paz is Los Cristianos, I believe. You can drink all night and stay with us if you drink it's non-alcoholic. I can drink all night if it's non-alcoholic, but it won't be. Have you seen Tim's walks on Veronica Strip or having to ban Tim himself? Oh, did I swear, did I, this morning? Did you try the hottest hot dog yet, Tim? Did you try the hottest hot dog yet, Tim? You know, I eat spicy food and I eat it for fun, but ever since we did that challenge where this horrible curry in the Olive Garden, I think it was, then I don't do those anymore. I'll leave that to other vloggers to do the hot stuff. But what was the long Cristiano's 90s near the Oasis manga we've done up since? I don't know. All right. So I really don't know. I was never a clubber in the 90s. I only came here in 2014. Mark Focus. Do we still need to fill the SPTH app before we arrive in Tenerife? Sorry if you've already gone over this. Cheers. Well, the spth.es or .gob.es. There's actually a link in the description of this video which tells you where to go. You click on that and then it asks you questions. And depending on your answers to the questions, you have to fill certain things out. Now, if you already have a vaccination certificate, or if you already have a recovery certificate, or you already have a jab that is 72 hours old for PCR and 24 hours old for the other one, then you get these certificates. And all you have to do is to scan your certificate into the system and they tell you good to go. So it's not filling out the locator form like it used to be. It is dependent on what your situation is. So you have to visit the website spth.gob.es, which is in the description below, and that tells you exactly, asking you very simple questions, what you need to do. So that's the easiest. Otherwise, you'd have to tell me what your situation is. So that is the place to go. And that's always is the place to go until we get the ETIAS system online, and then that will take over for the whole of the Schengen area. So you won't have to do, I don't think you'll have to fill in the local countries' forms anymore. ETIAS will take care of everything and issue you a tourist visa also. Tim, you need to sort my phone and make me, Tim, you'll need to sort my phone and make me a member. It's easy to become a member. You go to the description of this video, go right to the bottom, and there's a little link that sends you to the membership page. And the membership page will tell you everything you need to know. Thank you so much. No problema. Gracias. Thank you and cheers, you all. Stuart and Marie. And we'll get a book for Christina from Craig. Thank you so much. My microphone is showing orange, so that means I need to swap those out. Alan, yeah, if you want to become a member, that's great. There are 3 levels, and depending on which level you do, you don't get anything extra. It's just thank you so much. And if you're having trouble, send me an email. Or maybe you're saying you can't do it through your phone. You should be able to do it through your phone. Just go to that link in the description. There's a guy called A. Just A. That's your username, A. I like that. Shout out for Danny Dolman, please, Tim. Danny Dolman! I can't shout too loud because there's loads of people here now. There is a new Tenerife app coming soon, but what is it going on in the pubs and clubs in Tenerife? You know, I've seen these apps come and go over the years, and as long as you keep filling them with information, then they work. But as soon as you stop filling them with information, then they don't. But everybody comes up with an idea, and yeah, enjoy yourselves. basically, all you need to do is to go to Facebook, because I think everybody advertises on Facebook there. But the apps are good because it puts it all in one place for you. And our age is Facebook anyway. All the rest are sort of TikTok and Sugar and Shimmy and all the other things. I don't know what they're called. Sort the phone out. New Tenerife app, done that one. Alcohol-free still has calories, Tim. You see, the thing is, on the alcohol-free beer, they have to put how many calories it is because it's considered food. But the lobby in the alcohol business have said they do not want to put how many calories it is because it is an addictive material and they don't want you to know it makes you fat as well. So they are exempt. So there are no calories in beer. 0. It says on the label, no calories. It doesn't actually say no calories, but it doesn't tell you how many, so I assume 0. Become a member. Tim's great. Thank you, Stuart, my friend. Has everyone hit the thumbs up? Exit chat for a second and like and then rejoin. Cool dude. Helen Miller's on. Hello. Well, been so busy at work. I'm off to Cape Verde on Tuesday. Done the Reef, March and June. So, Nelly, if you're going to Cape Verde, enjoy your time. A friend of ours from Monte Cristo goes there every year. She swears by it. It's a fantastic island. Not as touristy as here, but enjoy yourself. And next time you're over here, do look us up. Okay, if only that was true, Tim. You know, I've come to the stage in life when I think, as long as I'm not dying, no, even when I'm dying, you're dying from the day you're born anyway. But I'm going to cut down next week. I'm going to have like a month off, and then when Stephanie comes back for her birthday, she's coming on the 26th. My brother's arriving on the 23rd, and my sister's arriving on the 28th, and then on the 29th we celebrate Stephanie's 30th birthday over at the Roca Negra Sunset Club in Playa Paraíso. We've booked inside, but it's an open front so we can look out at the sunset. It's a gourmet Italian restaurant inside, and outside they do the best pizzas and focaccias and fantastic. I have never eaten a pizza so good as I had on when was it, Tuesday. Fantastic. Or was it Thursday? No, it was yesterday. Doesn't matter. But the Roca Negra Sunset Club, look that up on Google. It's on Facebook. It is really, really good. There is no Wi-Fi there, so we can't do it. We've actually done a live from there, but we had to sit round the corner to get the Wi-Fi from Callao Salvaje over. But at the front or in the restaurant itself, zilch. We was fully jabbed and didn't get asked once coming to Tenerife. Charlie, the asking happens when you fill the form in. So as soon as you show the certificate on the SPTHES form, then that is connected to your travel. So what they do is they spot check at the airport here and only take out to make sure that the system's working properly. But you had to have shown your certificates somewhere, and then that goes into the system. So they just won't stop everybody coming in and ask you for your stuff because right at the beginning that was the way it worked, and that was terrible. There were queues and everything. But now what they do, they say as long as it's in the system on the spth.gov.es website and you've shown your digital certificate, then that's good enough for me. That's what they say. So don't be surprised if you're not asked at this end. 7:25, Tim. I know. I've got to go. Christina will be calling soon. Guys, what's the restaurant called that Tim mentioned with the fish and chips? It is called Rincon Criollo. Let me just get that up for you. Rincon, which is corner. I can't even type these days. Rincon. Criollo. El Rincon Criollo it's called. El Rincon Criollo. And it's a Creole restaurant, El Habli. Closes at 10. Telephone number is 922-740861. And if you go onto TripAdvisor, it's got a 4.5 rating. $1, so it's very cheap. Food, atmosphere, everything's fantastic. Mediterranean, European, Spanish, vegetarian friendly, lunch and dinner. And there's the, I don't know if you can see that, can you? Yeah, but that's, go there. I'll just go on to TripAdvisor and put in Salvaje, you'll see all of them. And you see that. But there's no bad restaurants here, I don't think. They're everywhere you'll get something good. Yep. I've just noticed we have a love chat, baby love chat. Love chat, baby love chat. Become a member, Helen, Charlie jabbed. Thanks. Fish and chips, okay. Once upon a time, a Moniscana went blue after it getting out of hand at the monastery. The blue one. The blue Franciscana, there we go. What do you say, darling? We got to go. Hi, Tim, I'll do a walk with you next time we're over. Not long now. We'll message you a week or two before we're over. Willie, perfect. Number one restaurant in Tenerife is Oliver's out of town, but nobody seems to review there. I approached them once. I mean, Pat and Raimundo swear by that place, and they asked me to organise it, but they didn't seem to be interested. And I couldn't do a live because there's not really a good connection there. But they weren't really interested in doing it, so I don't know whether it's them or just me. I don't know. But I was going to do it, but they didn't seem interested to do it. I felt as if they were doing me a favour instead of me doing them a favour. So we turn up on Friday week. Hope we will turn up on Friday week. Hope to see you in a neck of the woods near the Guia Marina. Okay, Linda. Just go on to my website or email me at me@timothydowd.com and let me know if you want to get together. And Done Trucking, the wife has just done 2 tests on me. I can't believe I've got the dreaded lurgy. Oh, sugar nuts. The dreaded lurgy, I haven't heard that for a long time. Where did that come from? The dreaded lurgy. Oh, my food's arrived. Oh no, I didn't order food. Oh, the little ones nearly finished that half a pint of things, so we better go. I think it's a bot, Tim. Goes on lots of lives. Which is a bot? The love chat one? Oh, the A. And Boris says you hope you're not too poorly with the dreaded lurgy. It's terminal. The dreaded lurgy is terminal. Actually, the dreaded lurgy was a real illness, I believe. It was a real illness. Right, we got to go. We got to go. It's half past. So I'm going to go into the 50mm mode, because I like the 50mm mode. There you go. So this is the 50mm mode. I'm going to read one more. Oh, done. Well, get well soon. Had a good 10 days, not so good. The dreaded lurgy is a middle ages illness that doesn't really exist. So don't worry about done. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Dowd enjoying a wonderful Weissbier on the extended terrace of Little Germany in the beautiful village of Callao Salvaje in Costa Adeje on the 26th of August 2022, speaking to my wonderful friends. 125 of them have stayed with us right till the end. If you're watching on catch up and you made it this far, thank you very, very much. It looks like a Frozen, but don't worry, it does look like a Frozen, doesn't it? Looks like I'm frozen since I went to the 25mm. We go back. We didn't run out of thing. We didn't run out of battery. Oh, it could be that my other thing's frozen. Hang on. No, it's just my iPad that's frozen, not the thing. So there we go. Let me just start that little thing again. Get a little 25mm. There you go. Not frozen here. Good. No, it's my iPad that's frozen. I don't know why. Oh, because it lost connection to my phone. That's why. So don't worry. Here we are on the 50mm lens. Oh, not frozen, not frozen. Okay. I'll start all that again. So enjoy, thanks, all the best. David Butler, not frozen here. Jeffrey Dedine, local freeze. There you go. Okay, here says done. Sub says okay. Linda says, Tim, did you get your pants mended? Not yet. So if you're a seamstress, which means two different things if you read, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Terry Pratchett, there you go. Terry Pratchett, the seamstress is, you know. Anyway, Malika, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to go and get your ice creams now, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do this and say, ladies and gentlemen, thanks you for joining us this evening on a wonderful day. And Google thinks might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can support it here as well. And you can also go here and subscribe for free. And I'll put the merchandise up in the corner. This is Tim Dowd, Christina and Malik. Very quickly, bye. Did I say Steph and Malia? I get them all. Bye, Ned, she says. And see you on the next one. See you. Whoa, wanna be you.